Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Daughter of Khadija. I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so much for allowing us this opportunity to have this exchange. It's very important. It's important for you and for me. So I want to talk about marriage in this video, and I get asked this question many times, whether I am married or not. For your information, I am not married. I have never been married. I am 26 years old. I am not married. I'm single. I still live with my parents, by the way. Yeah, at 26 years old, it's not the best, but what can you do? So why am I not married? First of all, if I have to tell you the number of times that I have been asked this question about marriage, I cannot count the number of times I have been asked, like, why are you not married yet? Or when are you planning to get married? Or why are you, such a lot of questions. I'm sure that most of you young women out there, especially if you're Asian, brown, Pakistani, Indian, or whatever, the moment you reach like 22, 23 years old, 24 years old, people, like, wherever you go, in any event that you go, like, the first question that they will ask you is about your status, whether you are engaged or not, or married or not, and they will be finding all kinds of proposals for you, and just not forcing you to get married, but it's like the only thing they can think of. They are obsessed with the idea of getting people married. They cannot see someone single. I don't know what's the problem, but the thing is that I have never actually been in a relationship of love, like, on my own. I have never really been in that relationship with a guy, and it's true that I have always been a kind of God-fearing and kind of pure girl, very serious. So I don't like to waste time, fool around, date, etc., and I don't regret it. But I did start considering guys as in an arranged marriage setting. I did start that. As from 22 years old, I met, if I have to tell you honestly, from 2016 to today, 2020, the number of guys that I have met for that purpose of arranged marriage, it will probably be 10. I'm not sure of the exact number. There are some of them that I have even forgotten. So what I'm trying to say is that, arranged marriages, many people, when you think of arranged marriage, many people think that it's the kind of forced marriage where you don't even get to know the person and you just agree to marrying them without even talking to them or seeing them. But it's not the case, obviously. So to cut a long story short, yeah, I did encounter different guys, as in I didn't date them, but I had kind of courted them. So you meet over a cup of coffee or over lunch or dinner, and you talk, and then you exchange messages, and you talk on WhatsApp, and you meet the person. Sometimes it doesn't even reach till there. Sometimes even in the beginning you don't feel any connection, you don't have any similar values, or there is no attraction, or it just doesn't work. So in my experience, I'm not saying, I've never said that I am too good for the person or that I am superior. No, not at all. But it's true that many times I have been the one to actually break it off and move on. Why? Because number one, I don't like to date, so I don't believe in dating. It is to protect myself. I get attached easily to people, and I would not tolerate a guy wasting my time and emotions when he doesn't want to commit to me. Why not commit? If you love me, if you're serious about me, then just commit in an official halal way, please. Otherwise, I don't have time for anything. I'm sorry. So that's also the power of Muslim women, and mashallah. And yeah, what was I saying? That I did meet different guys, and sometimes I really felt that it would work out, but in the end, like, I saw certain things that I felt like, okay, I cannot go on with this person. After all, it's a lifetime decision, and I no longer feel like I have to at any cost get married just to please people. Because it's true that at one point, guys, I will tell you very honestly, at one point this was so depressing to me. Like, the very topic of marriage would create such anxiety and bitterness and sadness in me. I cannot tell you. I used to feel like a failure. I'm sure that most of you, if you're unmarried, you are past your 20s, 30s, you will feel probably that way. I hope you don't feel that way, but I did feel that way. because everywhere where I go, even till date, guys, it's hard to stop. Even till date, when I go to a wedding or religious gathering or anything, people will be asking me this question all the time. So I have stopped caring about that. I know that you should not pressurize yourself to get married and just settle for any random guy or girl just because people are impatient for you to get married. Of course, it's good to get married, and I recommend you to get it as early as possible. When you are young, do get your nikah done. There is nothing wrong in that. In fact, it's recommended. But if you don't feel like this person is good for you, don't feel happy with them, you don't share anything common with them, I will also talk about this in another video, inshallah. So don't pressurize yourself. You can live your life, you can enjoy your life, be independent, do so many amazing things. So there is no need to be desperate to get married just because everyone else is doing it. I know nowadays, especially on social media, like when you go on YouTube, your news feed or Instagram, all you can see is these rosy pictures of couples, and you feel like, oh my god, I'm such a piece of, like, you feel like shit, basically, sorry for the word, but you feel like, okay, why don't I have a partner? But trust me, like, you have just to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't think that Allah doesn't want to torture you. He has better plans for you. Trust me, I can swear, you believe me. Allah just wants you to be happy. So maybe the thing that you think will make you happy, this thing would have made you miserable. So trust Allah 100%, 200%, and all your problems will be solved, I promise you. So thanks for watching my video, and I'm so happy to be finding you guys again. I had missed that so much. From now on, we are going to share so many amazing things, inshallah, and things are just getting better, I believe. So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.